Welcome back, MSV online classes. In this class, I am going to talk about conservation of mechanical energy in case of freely falling body. How mechanical energy is conserved in case of freely falling body. Let me see. Here for this, I am considering a freely falling body. Yes, this is my reference level. Suppose this is the ground one. This is I am taking as a reference level. Okay. Yes, from this reference level, object here. This is the object. Yes, from this level, reference level, this object is at a position of h, at a height of h from reference level. Yes, this is a free falling body. What is the initial velocity of the freely falling body? It is 0. Okay. Once it is released for freely falling body, acceleration due to gravity is plus g. Here, acceleration due to gravity is plus c. Okay. During its motion, I am selecting two more points in order to prove conservation of mechanical energy. Okay. B and C. 2 points. Yes. My intention is here, what is the total mechanical energy of the system at point A, that is also equal to at point B, and total mechanical energy at point C also equal to at B and A. That is my intention. Okay, let me see how we can do. Here you see what is the displacement from here to here. Here to here displacement is I say x, suppose, means distance traveled by the body is. Can you tell me what is the position of the object from this reference level? This is total h1, this is x. So what is the height of the object from reference line? H minus x. Okay. Now let me see at point A. At point, you see at point A. At point A, what is the height of the object from reference level? What is the height of the object? It is h1. Okay. And you see this is height of the object is h. Yes, it is having potential energy. No? What is the potential energy of the object at point A? That is mgh. No? Yes, can you tell me what is the velocity of the body at point A? It is freely falling body. No? Its initial velocity is 0. So, velocity of the body at point A is 0. What is the kinetic energy of the body at point A? What is the formula for this? Yes. So half m u square. So half m u is 0 square. Something into 0. So kinetic energy at point A is 0. So at point A, potential energy of the object is mgh. Kinetic energy of the object is 0. So I want total mechanical energy at point A. Total mechanical energy means mechanical energy is the combination of both potential energy and kinetic energy. No? So kinetic energy at point A plus potential energy at point A gives total mechanical energy. So at point A, what is kinetic energy, sir? It is 0. At point A, what is potential energy? It is mgh. So total mechanical energy at point A is what? It is mgh. This is equation number 1. Okay, next. This is at point A, total mechanical energy. What is the meaning of this? Potential energy is mgh and kinetic energy is 0. Means total mechanical energy only in the form of potential energy. No kinetic energy is having. Okay, that's it. Next. At point B. Come to point B. What is the height of this object from reference level? What is the height of this object? That is h minus x. So height of the object, that is h minus x. Then what is the potential energy it is having? So potential energy at point B is mg into h. What is the height? H minus x. Just multiply this mg into this equation, that is mg into h naught, mg into small h, mg into x. This is the potential energy expression at point B. Yes, once the body is released, at the time of release it is having no velocity, but after certain distance travel it got some velocity. I said that velocity in this path is v, suppose. Okay, now what is the velocity? Velocity at point B, I said it is v, suppose. Velocity at point B is 0. Velocity is v. Now what is the kinetic energy at point B? It is half mv square. This is the expression for kinetic energy. Yes, what is the value of v? How to find the value of v? Okay, let me see. Here you see the point A to B. What is the distance traveled? Distance, initial velocity is 0, that is starting. After traveling a distance x, what is its velocity? V. And acceleration due to gravity for freely falling body is, that is, plus t. By using these physical quantities, we already know about kinematical equation. We know that which kinematical equation is suitable for these physical quantities. We know that yes, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, what is final velocity? I said it is v only. Initial velocity is 0 and 2. Acceleration due to gravity is plus g and distance travel is x. So v square is equal to what? It is 2gx. Yes, we have also v square value. So just you substitute this v square value in this kinetic energy expression. So what is kinetic energy at point B? Half m v square. Instead of v square, we will substitute this 2gx value. Yes, you see what this 2 gets cancelled. So what is the expression for kinetic energy at point B? It is mgx. You know potential energy at point B, and also you know kinetic energy at point B. So I want now total energy at point B. Total energy means again sum of kinetic energy at point B and potential energy at point B. So what is kinetic energy at point B? mgx plus what is potential energy at point B? You see, this is the expression for potential energy at point B. So that is mgh minus mgx. Are you clear? Okay. Here you see this is minus mgx and this is plus mgx. Both are gets cancelled. So what is the total energy expression at point B? It is mg into capital H. This is I said equation number 2. Are you clear? That means here kinetic energy is there at point B, that is mgx, and potential energy expression mgh minus mgh means at this point B total mechanical energy is in the form of both potential energy as well as kinetic energy. Okay, next come to point C. Yes, at point C. Yes, this is the case actually just before hitting the ground. Okay, with what velocity this is hitting the ground? I said it is v dash. With what velocity it is hitting? V dash. Okay, right. At point C, what is the height of the body? What is the height of the object? Here h is 0, you know, it is just before hitting. So almost it is on the surface. So height of the object I am taking 0. So can you tell me what is the potential energy expression at point C? It is 0. Actual expression is mgh. H is 0, you know. So potential energy at point C is 0. Okay. Is there any velocity? This body at point C? Yes. What is the velocity of the body at point C? So velocity of the object is, I said it is v dash. So definitely it is having kinetic energy. What is the expression for kinetic energy? Kinetic energy at point C is half m v dash square. Again one more unknown is there, that is velocity v dash square, that is we are going to find. Again, from starting case point A to point C, what is the distance traveled, sir? It is h, you know. What is the initial velocity of the body? 0. What is the distance traveled? It is h1. And what is the final velocity? V dash. And for free falling body, acceleration due to gravity is plus. Again, with the help of these physical quantities, we have a kinematical equation. Which equation is suitable? That is, again, v square minus v square is equal to 2ax. What is final velocity? I said it is v dash square. And initial velocity is 0 for freely falling body. And it is 2. Acceleration due to gravity is plus g. And distance traveled by the body from A to C is h. So, from this equation, v dash square is equal to, it is 2gh. Yes, we have v dash square value also. So, this v dash square value you put in this equation. So, what is kinetic energy at point C? Half m v dash square. Instead of this, I am substituting this 2gh value. Again, this 2 and this 2 both are cancelled. Okay. What is kinetic energy expression at point C? It is mgh. Yes, we have potential energy at point C and also kinetic energy at point C. Now, I want total energy expression at point C. Total energy means, again, mechanical energy means it is the combination of potential energy and kinetic energy. So, kinetic energy at point C plus potential energy at point C. So, what is the kinetic energy expression at point C? It is mgh plus, what is the potential energy expression at point C? It is 0. So, what is the total energy at point C? It is mgh. This is equation number 3. If you see, we say from equation number 1, this is equation number 1, equation number 2 and equation number 3. Once you see equation number 1, what is the total mechanical energy at point A? mgh. And from equation 2, what is the total mechanical energy at point D? It is also mgh again. And from equation 3, total mechanical energy is again mgh. Okay, at point A, total mechanical energy is only in the form of potential energy, no kinetic energy here. And at point B, total mechanical energy is in the form of both kinetic energy and potential energy. And again, if you come to point C, total mechanical energy is only in the form of kinetic energy, no potential energy it is having. Okay, yes, here once you release the object, only one force is acting, that is gravitational force. Here gravitational force is a conservative force. So here this gravitational force is acting as an internal force. So whenever internal forces are acting, that two internal forces are conservative and no external forces are acting on the system, total mechanical energy of the system at any point remains same. From the equations 1, 2 and 3, we say total mechanical energy of the system remains constant. That's it. Very important question. Okay. Thank you for watching.